Well, I will say, certainly didn't expect that, Toze. Good job there. An ice dragon that can move while in a block of ice that suddenly turns into a Pixie sprite. Well, thumbs up for ingenuity if nothing else. This is the point in the game where the bosses start pulling off the kids' gloves in traditional Nintendo fashion, with this Blizzaurus here being able to clean out Punch under a minute if she completely flubs everything she tries to do. The way to stop that is to up the rage factor and burn Blizzaurus right out of its shell, whereupon she'll counter with upping the frozen factor, and not by singing "Let It Go," but by spitting out an ice breath attack which you'll have to mash to get out of or suffer the wrath of this constant charging across the screen. And then there's the ice spikes that restrict Peach's movements and also drop mana for her to recharge rage with. And you'll need a lot of it because for every health point Blizzaurus has, you have to break her shell 3 times. The fight isn't as long as Duper Bloopers, but it'll still keep you on your toes for the whole thing, which is, the fun part of bosses. Once she's down 3 health, she'll transform into her Pixie form and begin round 2. That's only slightly more difficult than the dragon form, oddly enough. Her attacks change from ice spikes to ice drops, and the constant array of magic projectiles that are pretty easy to avoid, honestly. What you'll have to watch out for is making sure that you don't hit Blizzaurus while breaking her shell, which is a big loss to health at this point deep in the boss fight. In order to break her shell, you have to broil her with the rage flames and keep them wrapping around the shell or it just won't work. It's a fidgety process that only gets worse when you have to keep an eye on her magic attacks along with yours. Thankfully, the Ice she throws breaks really easy for massive mana pickups, so you'll have the chance to keep Rage on almost constantly to bake her alive. Another Toad is rescued, and Peach can continue working up to Bowser's Castle to save Mario, because even when a Nintendo tradition is turned upside down, it's still cliché as all hell.